asked David to kind of go through it and look up a number of stocks. Usually he comes up with maybe one or two, but since we've had a rather unusual turn in the market here a while back, we're coming up with about 10 names. So let's see what, run through these kind of fast and give us an idea about these companies.
Okay, this is StrideRite, and StrideRite, very consistent company. Perfect base on this stock. Look, here's your cup, and there's your handle as the stock drifted off. The volume came off, and then the stock jumped out last week. And as we move down, you can see relative strength is 93. Relative strength line is going into new high ground. And as we move even lower, if we can pull the camera down and check out the volume down at the bottom, see that volume pickup? Very, very important.
About twice what it was the week
right,
before.
Right, and that's showing you demand is coming into the company. That's people buying and wanting.
Let's have the
company.
camera show that earnings line too, because I think that's a little bit different than say the Westinghouse and some of the others.
Up at the
top.
Top.
You had this steady growth.
Yeah, if you can look back, you see how steady this company has been all the way across the chart. Very, very solid company as you move across.
All right, let's go into the second one that you've got here is Home Depot.
Home Depot, and interesting, this isn't how this stock looks a lot like the StrideRite. Same type of basing formation. Here's your cup. There's your handle, stock drifting off, and now it's starting to move on out. Volume picked up. Relative strength is 95. Earnings per share rank 98. This stock has just all the ingredients.
David, I've heard you talk in our workshops about how the handle should drift down and maybe have a shakeout and maybe pull back to a line or something. This is a pretty good example of that, isn't it?
Yeah, it did.
That's healthy.
Yeah, the stock did pull back, and then maybe shook down for a couple of days. And now the stock has turned, and that shakeout sort of removed some of the weak holders in the stock. Volume also came off, and as the stock has moved higher, the volume has really picked up in the stock.
Now, you've also made the point about the relative strength line that sometimes precedes a stock in a new high ground. Can you point that out?
Yeah, here's a good example right here. You can see the relative strength line moving into new high ground. There's the old high right here. But see how the stock has yet to go into new high ground, but the relative strength line